So, Hare Krishna, dear devotees. It's Sita Thakurani's appearance day today, and she is a very special person. Wanted to just spend a few minutes talking about her. She's to be worshipped as much as Sachi Devi herself as the mother of the universe. So Sita Thakurani is an eternal Dharampatni of Advaita Acharya, and she appeared some maybe 600 years ago now. She's the daughter of Sri Nishinga Baduri, married to Advaita Acharya in Puliya Nagar. After their wedding, Advaita Acharya went to Nadia to live in Shantipur. And Sita Thakurani was always absorbed in Vatsalya Prem for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and out of parental concern, used to instruct Jagannath Mishra on how to care for the boy. So she was like a nurse, I suppose. Sri Krishnadas Kaviraj has described the birth celebration at the house of Jagannath Mishra when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared. And he's given special attention to the position of Sita Thakurani. You're not recording. Oh, it's not recording. Yeah, taking the Acharya's order on her head, she came to have a look at this wonderful child, the jewel of jewels, and offered him many presents. On the eve of his son's advent, Jagannath Mishra, seeing the imminent signs of his child's arrival, sent word to Advaita Acharya in Shantipur that the long-awaited child was being born. Hearing news of the advent of this unprecedented child, Advaita Acharya floated in the ocean of ecstasy. With Haridas Thakur, he went to bathe in the river, and after much dancing and song, he sent his Dharampatni to go quickly to Mayapur, Navadvip. From then, that day on, Sita Thakurani would often come to Mayapur from Shantipur in order to teach Sachimata how to care for the new baby. She would give her many different instructions how to raise children. And after helping with the child in this way, she would return to Shantipur. When it came time for the child's birthday ceremony, Jagannath Mishra and Sachi Devi let the worshipable Sita Thakurani, to be the first to offer the child his new clothes. Advaita Acharya Prabhu also had a house in Navadvip. There he would live from time to time and discuss Krishna Katha with the devotees headed by Srivas, diving and surfacing in the waves of joy until break of dawn. After Mahaprabhu's appearance, all the devotees prayed together with Advaita Acharya and Sita Thakurani that the child might live long in Mayapur and have good fortune. So this is at the birth of the Mahaprabhu, and Sita Thakurani gave many gifts. So Prabhupada and the Chaitanya Charitamrita has given the following account. One day, shortly after Mahaprabhu was born, Advaita Acharya's wife, Sita Devi, who was worshipped by the whole world, took her husband's permission, went to see that topmost child with all kinds of gifts. She brought different kinds of golden ornaments, including bangles for the hands, armlets, necklaces, and anklets. There was also tiger nails set in gold, waist decorations of silk and lace, ornaments for the hands and legs, nicely printed silken saris, and a child's garment, also made of silk. Many other riches, including gold and silver coins, were also presented to the child. Riding in the palanquin covered with cloth and accompanied by maidservants, Sita Thakurani came to the house of Jagannath Mishra, bringing with her many auspicious articles such as fresh grass, paddy, gocharan, and turmeric, kumkum, sandalwood. All these presentations filled a large basket. When Sita Thakurani came to the house of Sachi Devi, bringing with her many kinds of eatables, dresses, and other gifts, she was astonished to see the newly born child, for she appreciated that Except for a difference in color, the child was directly Krishna of Gokul himself. Seeing the transcendental bodily effulgence of the child, each of his nicely constructed limbs full of auspicious signs and resembling a form of gold, Sita Thakurani was very much pleased, and because of her natural affection, she felt, oh no, this is, she felt very happy actually. She was in a state of ecstasy. She blessed the newly born child by placing fresh grass and paddy on his head and saying, "May you be blessed with long duration of life." But being afraid of ghosts and witches, she gave the child the name Nimai. The Nimai is also after the neem tree. And the neem tree is supposed to be very medicinal. I mean, neem leaves, etc. On the day mother and son bathed and left the maternity home, Sita Thakurani gave all kinds of ornaments and garments, then also honored Jagannath Mishra. Then Sita Thakurani, being honored by Mother Sachidevi and Jagannath Mishra, was greatly happy within her mind, thus returning home. In this way, Sachidevi and Jagannath Mishra, having obtained a son who was the husband of the goddess of fortune, had all their desires fulfilled. Their house was always filled with riches and grains. As they saw the beloved body of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu day after day, their pleasure increased and their hearts melted. This is another very nice painting showing Chaitanya Mahaprabhu being blessed by Sita Thakurani. After he took sannyas, Mahaprabhu was strict to come to Shantipur. He stayed there for 7 days, and Mother Sachi and Sita Thakurani could cook for him and Nityananda. Afterwards, when Mahaprabhu went to live in Jagannath Puri, Advaita Acharya and Sita Thakurani used to go and visit him each year, bringing their son Achyutananda with them. According to the Gaura Gunadesha Dipika, Sita Thakurani, the wife of Advaita Acharya, is Yoga Maya, and her sister Shri is the Prakash, or manifestation of Yoga Maya. So this is the house of Advaita Acharya in Shantipur, where they would feast after Chaitanya took sannyas. So that's the end of this wonderful pastime of Sita Thakurani's appearance day. Sita Thakurani ki